Hey guys, welcome to day 2, episode 3 of India Bike Week. And this is the last and final day. So let's see what we can capture because yesterday was just madness. And there's a lot of people showing up now. It's just starting, so the crowd is just slowly coming in. So let's see what's happening. And so Kevin, how was your take on the India Bike Week yesterday?
Oh, day one was everything you expected it to be, and like the amount of exclusives, limited edition vehicles, one-of-ones, exhibits you got to see in just one day. It's pretty insane. It's surprising. It blew me away. So I can't wait for what we're going to see on day 2.
Okay, guys, let's see what is there. Guys, we just came to the KTM stall, and as you've seen in the previous videos, that KTM has unveiled the 390 and it's right here standing. So we're just waiting for the stall to open so that you can get on the bike and see how tall the bike is and how it feels to sit on the new KTM. So yeah, stay tuned, wait for it, because I think in the next 15 minutes they might open the stall and then we might be able to give you more information on the bike as well.
The 2025 KTM Adventure 390S is the perfect bike for urban adventures with its agile handling, comfortable ergonomics and advanced electronics. This bike is designed to navigate city streets and beyond. Featuring a lightweight chassis, high ground clearance and MTC traction control, this bike is engineered to dominate challenging trails and rugged landscapes. This bike is approximately going to be costing around 4.5 lakhs ex-showroom. Introducing the 2025 KTM 390 Enduro R. This bike is engineered for enduro supremacy, featuring a compact SOHC engine, PDS rear suspension and an off-road specific ergonomics. This bike is a perfect tool for tackling challenging trails and technical terrain. With its potent 373cc single-cylinder engine, lightweight chassis and WPXACT suspension, this bike devours technical terrain and begs for more.
Yeah guys, so we're here at the collector stall in IBW. So let's move on, let's see what bikes are there. And just to give you a little information is that I don't know anything about these bikes. These are all vintage bikes and from this collector called JP Collectors, I guess. So let's just walk around the bikes, see what bikes are there, and I'll hit you with the B-roll as well. So come on, let's head on stage. So when we look at this side, we have the Hondas, the BMWs and the Yamahas. This is a Honda VFR 400R. Is one of the bikes where I think this is a 1983 bike. Not really sure on that. So yeah, this is a Honda, kept in really good condition. And after that we move on to a Harley. So this Harley also, it's like it's like a rust mod what they've done. So this also looks really fancy because nowadays the rust mod is what people are going for. And then move on to the BMW, which is looking spectacular because look at all the boxer engines and the way that they polished it and kept it clean. Looks beautiful. And this is the GS, which is the adventure model. So this is the R80 GS from BMW. Yeah, this is the Dakar, and again, vintage bikes. You know, you don't have too much of electronics. You just have one speedometer, and then it's just the bike and you on the road. Behind that, we have the Honda Dominator, which again is an off-roader motorcycle. So yeah, off-road kind of rally style motorcycle from Honda. And what I didn't know until now is that aero exhaust existed back in the day, because this is a proper embossed aero exhaust. So never knew aero exhaust were there back in the day. So yeah, we see a really good bike here in really good condition as well. Behind here we have the Yamaha 750. I think it's a Super Terrier. Again, all these three are off-road motorcycles, and yeah, as you see the weight and the way the bikes are built, it's built for mainly the Dakar and also the off-road as well. As we move back, we have one bike from Suzuki, which is the Suzuki Jebel, or I really not sure how it's pronounced. So this is the 250cc, while this is the 750, and you know, all these, that's the 800, and then Honda, I guess it's another 600 or something. Suzuki, this is a 250cc, you know, rally Dakar kind of inspiration. The only vintage motorcycle that is standing here is the VFR 400. The vintage super motorcycle is what I was getting at. So yeah, that's a little about that. And here we have the Himalayan crew, which miles on canvas, where they're doing their entire you know, printing of the canvas on the bikes. So yeah, as you see there, they've got a bullet on the livery, a Himalayan, and not really sure what vehicle that is. So let's move on here to the bikes here, where we have the BSAs. So people only know BSA for the Gold Star that launched now, but look at all of these. These are BSAs. We have the BSA Bantam, and honestly, I'm really sorry because I don't know the names of the other bikes. But yeah, these are the BSAs that existed back in the day. This is a Royal Enfield, and then BSA Bond. We also have the other Enfields as well. And apart from that, if you look inside this cage or fence, as you would like to say, there are some pretty good one-off motorcycles that they've built. Something like a chopper, and then a full chrome kind of aluminium plated scooter, and then another, not really sure what kind of bike that is, but that looks really nice with the exhaust pointing up. Guys, this is the Enfield. This is Royal Enfield. Look at these both, and what bikes. There's a lot of crowd there, and then they're judging there, so that's why we're not going that side, because yeah, so they have a really good array of American choppers and Harleys and a lot. And yeah, there is one bike which is the Royal Enfield, and that's not a 350 or a 500. What this guy has done is he's taken two 500cc engines and merged it together, which is basically a 1000cc bullet. I think we can go check it out. Come, let's just give it a try. So guys, here we have the American choppers, and this is the exact example of the American chopper. You see the long front fork, and you know, a small tank, single seater. So that's basically the American chopper. And then we have a lot of examples here. This is a Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. That's the bike's name is Peshwa, and this is dedicated to Shivaji from Maharashtra, the King Shivaji. So and then yeah, different resto mods. So about the Royal Enfield I was talking to you about, this is the bike. Just, you know, this bike, I'm just lost on words for this bike, because it gives that retro mod, and they've kept everything in that chrome and gold finish, which gives a really good touch. And as I told you, look at the engine. This is two 500cc engines merged into one gearbox, making this bike a 1000cc. Behind me we have two Harleys, which are basically covered in this kind of a busy custom theme. So what this theme is, it's basically the entire story of Ramayana that happened. So yeah, that is Ramayana, and I think this is Krishna's story, which is on the bikes that they've got it. I think that's really good that they've got their cultures rooted into their bikes. And you know, they have the eagle as well, which basically is like the Garuda. And here again we have two beautiful Harleys. Really like the paint on this because this reminds me of the Lamborghini paint, which is basically Viola Bass, the purplish pinkish paint from Lamborghini that we have. And yeah, another custom build. Actually, that's not a Royal Enfield. That's not a Harley. That's a Royal Enfield. Because looking at the engine, we can tell that that's a Royal Enfield. And this, you look at the V, that's when you know it's a Harley. So yeah, that's a little about the collector's podium that we have here.